Welcome back to Right Side Broadcasting Network. Our dear friend Scott Chene, he's a senior trade executive over at Monetary Gold, a group that's really focused on diversifying not only your income and savings and securities, but wealth and what it means today. Scott, Happy New Year. Let's discuss the
Happy New
pricing
Year.
of gold and silver with all of the current events. This is not a slow news cycle by any means, jumping right into 2026.
Happy New Year. My goodness, has it been a crazy 2025? And I think we're even in for a better 2026 right now with gold and silver. By the way, I hope you had a great Christmas, a great New Year. And it is starting off the new year with a bang here. But gold right now, just going over a little history on how gold has performed throughout the year. In the last 30 days, gold's gone up right around 7%. The last 6 months, gold has gone up over 35%. And in the last year, gold has gone up 68%. Now, we recommend our customers to hold for 5 to 10 years. If you held gold for 5 years, right now we're looking at 142%. And I mention every time I'm on the show with you, Robert, about silver. And silver right now is changing price and it's constant. But in the last 30 days, and I know I've been on the show longer than that, in the last 30 days, silver has gone up over 34%. So it has outperformed gold. Okay, in the last 6 months, silver has performed at 121%. And if you're looking at the last year, silver has gone up 169%. Time and time again, I want to emphasize this. Silver right now is such a strong asset to own. And diving into that, there's so much news on silver. We obviously saw it hit an all-time high just recently. It's at $78.15. And again, we do not see it slowing down. We believe it's going to get more and more expensive as it's getting more and more difficult to purchase right now.
Now, can we discuss as well how China might affect the gold and silver process? Because I cannot remember in my lifetime gold and silver reaching these numbers and so quickly. Does it have to do with anything involving Venezuela as well, and the apprehension of Nicolas Maduro and the American Armada in the Caribbean, just outside of the country?
Well, we spoke about Venezuela, I want to say maybe 4 weeks ago, last month, to where we talked about that being tied to BRICS nation with the oil. And I know obviously the shipping, the drugs back and forth was a major issue for the United States. But you have Russia and China trying to protect Venezuela in certain areas right there. And so that's all tied to BRICS nation, which creates chaos where they want to step away from the US dollar. But now when we're looking at China right now, and this actually came out on New Year's Day, okay, as of January 1st, 2026, it's very important. China implemented a new export licensing system for silver. Okay, so what that means is it's replacing earlier quota arrangements with a tighter licensing requirement regime. And so what I mean by that is it's limited to about 44 companies right now that actually meet this strict criteria to where they could export goods and export silver across the continent. Okay, so China also, and this is news on silver right now, China also officially elevated silver to a strategic material status, signaling its importance on domestic industry and long-term planning. So where do we go from here? Well, what does that really mean for our customers? It means that silver over time could be a very hard asset to buy. Our country right now, we are running out of silver. So who are the people that are going to really be feeling this? How does it affect investors? Okay, and how does it affect manufacturers right now? Well, if future really, what it ties to when it comes to manufacturers, it ties to the tightening of solar and EV manufacturers. the electronics right now, it's at high risk. What it benefits physical silver holders. So if you own precious metals right now in silver, it's going to benefit you. It's going to get harder to get solar panels, AI electronics. Those are going to be harder to gain access to. And as China tightens up their exports right now, we believe there's going to be a major shift in the pricing with silver and with gold. So I knew I threw a lot out there with all your listeners right now, but China in all tightened its export licensing. Okay. And now silver is going to be difficult to come through the channels when gaining access to that silver. It affects people in the manufacturing industry, but if you have purchased precious metals, it could really impact and benefit holders and investors because of the price of silver rising right now. Now, past performance is not indicative of future opportunity. I can't read a crystal ball, and I don't believe in that. But what I can tell you is that precious metals, it is a privilege to own it right now. And if you don't have any and you have money sitting in the bank, the US dollar is dwindling. It is going down. We were $38 trillion in debt every 90 days. Previously, we were adding $1 trillion to our debt. That went from 90 days to now 71 days. And that number is even climbing right now when we're almost $39 trillion in debt. So we see this as a shifting in our economy. And this is why our phones are ringing off the hook right now because people want to buy silver. And I will tell you, it's a very high demand right now.
It's a fascinating topic. Can you break down, Scott, the process and procedures for those to obtain it if they don't have gold and silver? Because it's, as you explained, becoming more and more of a necessity for each American household to at least look at these great possibilities instead of it simply being a luxury like it might have been only 2 decades ago or even before that. I think right now in 2026, gold and silver really need to be part of your portfolio.
That's exactly it. And so when you reach out to us and you call that number below, what you'll find is really people who are at risk right now are also paper investors of silver, meaning they actually don't own the physical gold and silver possession. The metals that you own physically right now, my goodness, as it gets harder and harder to buy, the pricing of that typically goes up. It's a hedge against the dollar. It's known as a safe haven asset that I've spoken about so much. So what you could do is you could call that number. Typically, I could answer the phone. Another person in our office could answer the phone. We're going to go over your portfolio. What exactly do you have, and how could we help you? We're going to go over, is it cash that you're looking to protect, or is it a retirement account that you're looking to protect? Once we find that out and we can understand, yes, this is a person that we could actually help, we'll get you over to another person, or you can work directly with me, and we'll go over your portfolio and see how precious metals can not only impact you in a positive way, but keep you safe as well. So that's really how it works. You're going to get a live agent, a live sales specialist, or portfolio manager to walk you through these steps, though. There are different asset classes that perform in different ways. So what I like to say, imagine like you walk into a car dealership and you're like, I want to buy a car. Well, what type of car would you like to buy? There's a lot of, same as silver and gold, there's a lot of different asset classes, and those asset classes, they perform in different ways. So it's very important for us to have a clear understanding of what you're looking to accomplish, whether it's short-term or long-term, so that we could help put you into the right asset that will accomplish your goals. And that's what we'll do. And so call that number now. There is really, if I don't know a better time right now than to own gold and silver, Robert. I mean, it is really serious right now. We see the dollar in very bad shape, and you see commodities going up. And so people are calling, they are buying, and I recommend this is something that everyone should own right now.
Oh, it makes so much sense in 2026. Part of your New Year's resolution, or if you simply want to acquire that next property, or if it even give off that generational wealth so your family can sustain any storm, literal or figuratively speaking, on the horizon, especially financially, because so much out there happening in the world, changing on a daily basis. Scott Chene, the Senior Trade Executive for Monetary Gold. Please visit RSBN4thegold.com. And what do you have to lose? Grab that complimentary presidential gold guide. Look at your options, and Scott and his team are there to answer the phone for you. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining us again on the Right Side of History.
Hey, as always, Robert, it's a pleasure to be here. God bless you. I wish you and the team the best, and thank you for reporting on real news.
And thank you for your partnership with Monetary Gold. It means the world to us. God bless you, and we will see you again very soon.
Take care. Thank you.